Welcome, everyone. I'm so incredibly excited today because I get to share a really special story explainer with you all. We're going to head right into the beautiful, sparkling emerald forest, and, well, we're going to learn all about the Great Rescue. So go ahead and get cozy, open those ears up wide, and get ready because this is going to be just an amazing adventure.
But right before we meet our special friends, I have a pretty big question for you to think about. Can someone tiny really save someone big? Just think about that for a second. Have you ever felt, maybe just a little too small to help out with a giant problem? Okay, let's dive into this and see if we can find the answer together on our magical journey.
Section 1. Meet the Odd Squad. So deep inside the sparkling forest live four very different best friends. First up, there's Daisy the deer. She's big, she's got these beautiful long eyelashes, and she literally has the absolute fastest legs in the entire forest. But, well, she does get distracted pretty easily by shiny pretty things. Then there's Milo the Mouse. Milo is tiny. I mean, we're talking tiny like a little brown walnut. But inside, oh man, he believes he has the brave, roaring heart of a giant lion. We also have Barnaby the Crow. He's kind of like the forest's flying aerial police, soaring way high up in the clouds to keep watch. But oh my goodness, he is very talkative and loves to chatter all day long. And finally, we have Toby the Tortoise. He's the grand strategist, the big thinker and planner of the whole group. But he moves and reads his books in basically slow motion. It's so brilliant because it shows us that everybody has their own totally different quirks, right? Section 2. The Golden Apple Trap. One sunny day, things actually got a little scary. Daisy was just prancing along when she saw it, a shimmering, shiny golden apple. She just absolutely had to taste it. She was so focused on how pretty it was that she totally didn't notice this sneaky nylon net hiding right under the crunchy autumn leaves. And then, snap. Oh no! In the blink of an eye, Daisy was pulled right up into the air, caught tight in a hunter's trap. Daisy was terrified. She was crying out, "Oh no, my beautiful fur is going to get all messed up." But way up high in the sky, Barnaby the Crow saw the whole thing happen. He zoomed backward, flapping his wings as fast as he could, and he squawked at the absolute top of his lungs, "Squawk! Emergency! Emergency! Daisy is about to become deer jerky! Squawk!" Section 3. Tiny teeth, big power. Now, what's really interesting about this is how weaknesses actually turn into strengths. Milo, Toby, and Barnaby rushed right over to help. Daisy was really strong, but those fast legs of hers, totally useless wrapped up in that tight net. That's when tiny little Milo bravely hopped right onto Daisy's nose. "Daisy, chill," he squeaked. "Your legs are fast, but right now you need my mini electric drills." Milo used his two tiny front teeth and just started gnawing on those thick, heavy ropes. Crunch, crunch, crunch. "Go, Milo, go!" Now, while Milo was crunching away, someone had to make sure they stayed safe. Toby the Tortoise? He didn't panic at all. Instead, he stayed perfectly calm, acting as the grand strategist, and gave his friends some very important rescue jobs. Step 1, Milo, you bite the main rope on the left. Step 2, Barnaby, you keep watch on the path. If the hunter comes back, you have to quack loudly, like a very silly duck. Section 4. Wit and Bravery. Suddenly, the forest got very, very quiet. And then, thump, 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 heavy boots on the ground. The hunter was coming back. First, the hunter stepped closer through the trees. Next, quack, quack, Barnaby screamed the silly duck signal. Then, Toby had this completely brilliant idea. He tucked his little head right into his hard shell and just rolled directly under the hunter's boots. Whoa! The hunter tripped over him, dropped his net, and fell splat face first into the yucky mud. And in that exact second, crunch! Milo bit through the very last thread and yelled, "Jump!" Daisy landed gracefully right on the forest floor. But she didn't just run away all by herself. No way! She actually lowered her head so tiny Milo could hop right onto her back. And brave Barnaby swooped down and grabbed Toby's heavy shell right in his claws. Working perfectly together, the four friends vanished into the bushes like a gust of wind. Seriously, a totally perfect getaway. Section 5. Under the Stars. Phew. Okay, we can all take a big, deep breath now. Just imagine a quiet night, little twinkling stars shining down as the friends gather safely under the old oak tree. Daisy looked at her little friend Milo, very, very shyly. So the crucial point is, she learned a huge lesson that night.
She used to think her big strength and super fast speed were the only things that mattered. But today, those fast legs literally couldn't save her from the net. It was Milo's tiny teeth that saved the day. And that's exactly when Toby the Tortoise pushed his little glasses up his nose and shared some very wise words. He said, "Being strong doesn't mean you're invincible, and being small doesn't mean you're useless. Each of us is the missing puzzle piece in each other's lives." I mean, isn't that just a beautiful way to look at our friends?
And that big idea brings us to a very important word: teamwork. What is teamwork? Well, it's when different friends use their special, unique powers to help each other out and become way stronger together. Just like Toby said with his beautiful quote, "You are all little puzzle pieces. When you click together, you make a beautiful, strong picture that can solve absolutely any problem."
So, as we wrap up our time in the Emerald Forest today, I want you to think about one final question. Who is the missing puzzle piece in your life? Is it your best friend? Maybe your brother or sister? Think about how your special powers and their special powers make the perfect team. Thank you so much for joining me for this fun story explainer today. Keep helping each other out. Remember that even tiny friends can do really big things, and I'll see you next time.